Hello everyone, we are back. It's Saturday today, and Anatoly is also back. Welcome back, Anatoly.
Thank you.
So, I named this exploration today, it's a surprise. So, it's really a surprise because I don't know where we are. Anatoly brought me here and he has to tell us what we are doing here. What can we see here, Anatoly? Over to you.
Okay. I think it is a Himalayan region because everything here is dedicated to Buddhism, to yoga, to happiness. And during this session, we can explore this room, and it includes only not only pictures, it includes some stuff related to the main purpose of this theme. I think the main purpose is to have place for relaxing, for yoga, relaxation, and something like this.
Yeah, and I'm zooming out right now so you can see a little bit more where we are sitting. We are sitting in a kind of a, I would say it's a Japanese traditional house. Yeah, to me it looks really Japanese. And this is called, well, the region is called Center for Mindfulness. So it's probably about meditation. We've already seen a yoga place where you can do yoga exercises. Looks pretty nice and it's really relaxing. You hear the wind chimes. Uh, Here's one in actually in the room. Let me zoom in. See? Yeah.
Can you hear the sound of this lamp?
Yeah, it's not a lamp. It's a wind chime.
Wind chime.
So
Okay.
it's sometimes it's made of metal, sometimes it's made of glass, and when they bang together, they make that sound. Sometimes they're even made of wood. But this looks like it's made of, yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it looks like almost like stained glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really relaxing, especially if you have these big ones. So let's get started. Move around a bit. Um, I will post the link under the video as usual. Keep in mind today this is an adult region, so you might come across some naked bodies. So if you don't want that, maybe you shouldn't come here. I've turned off people, so you can only see Anatoly, and if someone from my friend list comes in, all of a sudden, but otherwise I'm not going to see any other people, just in case we come across someone naked. And Anatoly has to tell me, because as I can't see the people, I will just run into them. Okay, let's get started. Let's get up and move around a bit. Let's
We
explore
can
the.
start exploring this picture on the wall behind you. If you turn back, you can see a little on the right hand of yours. Okay, it is a checklist. Mindful checklist. Can you see?
I'm looking at a bookshelf. Let me cam
From
around.
key, from cupboard on the right, on the wall.
I don't see a picture.
On the wall, mindful checklist.
Oh, there.
It is
Yeah, it's
behind
really
this red
overexposed.
chair.
Okay. Can hardly read that. Start the day being grateful. Smile at yourself in the mirror. Say out loud, I love me. Be kind to someone. Have a positive thought about yourself. Stay in the moment. Meditate. Okay, that is what we are going to do. We are going to meditate. Well, Anatolia is going to meditate because, as usual, I'm not able to sit down on those mats. So let's move around. And Anatoly, keep in mind, follow me, otherwise we can't hear each other. We are nearby chat today. So here's a Buddha statue.
Mm-hmm.
The texture's not revealing.
Interesting. Lots of people who belong to different religions, they were interested in this religion, and I know some Hollywood stars, they follow this religion. Why? Is it
Tina Turner is a
difference?
Buddhist. There are a few celebrities who are
Richard Gere,
converted to
as I
Buddhism.
remember.
Richard Gere? No, I think he belongs to a different religion. So can we actually walk into the mountains? Up into the mountains? Keep in mind I have my flip-flops on. Well, we probably both don't have the right shoes.
Mm.
So, you are the tour guide today.
Okay, let's look at this building.
Oops. What happened? Oh, there was a
It's
hole.
okay. Welcome. It is welcoming air
Oh boy. Just walking
area.
on the flower beds.
Welcoming area, and here I think it is dedicated to meditation, only to this one. Here the statue of Buddha, and people who come to this probably they should sit on this racks, small racks, and to meditate.
Oops, what happened to me? At least I'm sitting. Okay. Look at that. Wow, I'm very flexible. Haven't done that for years. Thankfully, I have the right outfit on today. Loose fitting, not too tight, otherwise the pants might rip.
I remember you told that you experienced it with yoga.
I've done yoga for a couple of years, and qigong. Well, qigong not so much, so long, but yeah, yoga I have actually practiced for a long time.
And could you
Even the
tell
headstand,
about
but
your
I wouldn't.
experience, how it works? For example, could you spend a lot of time in one
No.
position there? I mean,
Well, the
during the
headstand
session.
is quite refreshing because you're reverting everything. Because usually your head is upmost, and when you go into a headstand, it's up. Everything is upside down, so it's good. Well, it's supposed to be good for your organs. But it takes a lot of practice. Usually, I did it against the wall of a room. That's much safer, and you can almost fall asleep. I've actually done that for 20 hours, 30 hours, 30 hours, 30 minutes, 20 minutes to 30 minutes. No problem. I haven't done it for years, I must say, so I don't know. We thought about
And
that.
knowledge, where did you find
Well, you can
knowledge
just
for it?
buy
In the
books, or
internet, or
you
you join
can
to group, to
join
the group?
a yoga course. That's not a big problem. They are all over
Ah.
the place. Very bright here. So how
Yes.
do you feel in that position?
This is a lotus. Yes?
Is it lotus? Yeah, it could be.
Okay, and what we have here on another positions? Pensive. What is pensive? Ah, pensive.
Okay, that's a very relaxing position. Well, that's the sleeping Buddha, I think it's called. There's a statue actually in Bangkok, in Thailand. A huge Buddha in a lying position on the side, lying on the side. It's in a big hall. It's is it 20 or 30 meters long? It's a huge thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and let's see. Okay. As I
Now the
know,
carpets have
according
rest.
to this religion, Buddha is living in different bodies of people who live now, and I'm not so familiar in this religion, but it's based on the movie.
Well,
I
according to Buddhism, you get reborn after you died, but it might be in a different body, so not the same body. Naturally, otherwise you might be a zombie. Yeah. Well, there are different directions of Buddhism. So not there is the more traditional Buddhism that's practiced in Thailand. There are actually three. They call them ways.
And as a souvenir, very often tourists buy it small Buddhas, figures of Buddhas.
You shouldn't really do that. Where did you go? I can't see you anymore.
I clicked on the sit button and appeared in a bath. Okay, let me go out again. Behind you. Okay. Here, in the middle of this area, we have kind of from stone, like fence made from stone.
You mean walls or
And
what?
we need to maneuver here.
Yeah, it's almost
And
like a maze.
can
I'm
you see
bumping into
panda?
walls. What?
Panda. I'm staying in front of small panda.
So yeah, panda is usually well. I think in Japan they also have pandas, no? Is it moving? Let me zoom in. That I can hardly move. So this is very typical, like a wishing tree. They put their wishes in the tree. They write a piece on a piece of paper and then they put it on the branches. Ah, the
And
panda is moving.
what they write there? Something difficult to read. Not in English. Ah, yes, in English too. I wish you would snake up behind me, whisper in my ear and tell me all the things I've been dying to hear.
Yeah, they call that a wishing tree. Yeah, it's really relaxing this region.
Next, I wish everybody's intentions were written on their foreheads. No lies, no wasting time, and most importantly, no broken hearts that will never be the same again. Interesting idea.
Imagine that everyone has their intention written on their forehead. That would be chaos. First of all, you have to read their foreheads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, let me stand here and just cam around a little bit. So it's... How can you describe this? This is almost like a park? A garden? A huge garden? Yeah, mix of a park and garden.
In Himalayas, probably they live in remote from civilization places, and maybe it represents some of them. Maybe it is a religion place, difficult to reach, and here people come here deliberately for relaxing, for living wishes, handing them on this tree, and because it is a small place in mountains, because of it is restricted in terms of maybe what people already said here. Very few buildings, very few trees.
Well, there are a few trees. So they actually have a teleport here. The souls meet. That's where we started. Peaceful minds. I don't know if we've been there. Bath of tranquility, dreaming Buddha, and happy stretch. Where's happy stretch? I found tower of flexibility. So yeah, now you can see it. It has rest. So again, you have these cushions there, and you can probably do some exercises there. Yeah.
Okay. And we
Maybe you can try that. For me, it's probably not working. It worked for you. The yoga exercises work for you as well. Here, when you go through that gate, tower of flexibility. Don't teleport away, otherwise I can't hear you anymore. Here, in here. Can you sit on those cushions and show the viewers what they do?
caution here.
Yeah. I'm just standing here because it's probably not working. The yoga mats also didn't work for me. Oh, where did you go?
Here.
Oh,
meditate.
there. Oh, that's very similar to the other because it says flexibility. Any other positions?
Okay.
Now you have to say
touch
Om.
the first Jupiter finger in the thumb knowledge.
Okay, let me show that. What is it?
Instruction.
They have a sign here. On Sa, touch the first Jupiter finger to the thumb knowledge. To the thumb knowledge. On Ta, touch the second Saturn finger to the thumb. Wisdom and patience. On Na, touch the third Sun finger to the thumb. Vitality. Ma, touch the fourth Mercury finger to the thumb. Communication. I don't know where that is. But it says Tao. I think Tao is also... Is it a religion? It's also a religion. Yeah, it looks good. Two Buddhas in one frame. The Buddha is right behind you.
Yes.
And can you change the positions? Because you're still sitting in the same position.
Yes, I can, but now I took small Buddha, which is on the side from me, and let me add it. Hmm.
Doesn't change for me. Still looks the same.
Okay, 1 second.
Do you have a Buddha in your
Meditate
hand or what?
mantra.
Oh,
What
you
is
have a
mantra?
Buddha added to your where is the Buddha? I can't see it. I see Buddha in your hand.
On this side.
But no, it's on your hand. You have to detach it.
I took it from here.
Can I take it too? Oh, that looks strange. No, it says sit, but I can't take it.
Uh,
Did you get it in your inventory or what?
yes, in my inventory. Now I detached it. It is a small
Okay,
Buddha
now
on
it
this.
says what does it say? Fapple gift, little Buddha. Touch me
Yes.
for quote. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's continue a couple of more minutes before we close down.
Okay, and what we didn't hear, maybe on this hill we can go on
Maybe we
this
should
hill.
go back where the bridge was, where we were before we started the live stream.
We can, but we didn't visit this one.
Oh boy, hopefully I'm going to make it. Walk very cautiously. I don't
Oh,
fall down.
oh sorry.
In flip-flops, yeah. That's the right gear.
Don't lose it. It looks like Japanese place.
Oh, this is probably the what's it called? Something. Let me see. Is there a sign here? No, there is no sign. Yeah, this
Uh,
looks like a tea house, a Japanese tea house.
yes, I
Yeah,
chose
it is.
to drink tea, and tea
Let me try.
appears
Probably it
here.
doesn't work. The time these sitting animations don't work. Oh, they work. Well, kind of. Not really, but yeah.
Do you know this stuff? Obviously, tea it is clear, and some cookies.
Well, it's green tea. It's if it's for the tea ceremony, the Japanese one. You have matcha tea. Let me zoom in. So this is no, this is a cake, no? Yeah, that looks
Yes.
very much like a matcha cake, made from green tea powder.
Mm. Interesting stuff is lying in front of you. It looks like
What are you
stones.
drinking? Are you
Uh,
drinking vodka or
I
what?
no tea, only tea.
Well, that's what they say. It looks really, yeah. Well, it's if you have the matcha tea, it's pretty clear. But I'm just zooming in into your teacup, and it looks kind of greenish. Yeah,
Mm.
I used to have those cups. They were pretty expensive. And this is a teapot made of iron.
Mm.
Well, that's a very unusual one. Oh, this is probably just the water urn where you boil the water on. But where is they also have a teapot made of metal usually.
Mm.
And it starts to rust actually after a while. See, no, I can't see it.
Do you know what is a board in front of you with some stones inside? It
This here
looks
is
like
definitely matcha tea. So this is very dark green. But I can't find the teapot. They don't have a teapot at all.
maybe in the middle. In the
Oh, this is a
middle.
miniature of Japanese stone garden.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a miniature.
Miniature.
Well, it symbolizes the land and the water. So the water is symbolized with sand, very fine sand, and you have to rake it. So you're actually making all these wavy patterns in the sand. Have you never
Mm.
seen that? They are very
Mm.
often in temples. Yeah, but this is just a miniature. So they have very often they have rocks and also bonsai trees in there. Sometimes planted on. But these are not really rocks. These are pebbles. In the real gardens, they have natural rocks.
Mm.
Yeah, interesting. Very detailed. Oh, there's another Buddha behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And how does the tea taste?
Oh, it is good. Uh,
Do you like green tea? I drink green tea every day. Not matcha. Matcha is quite mm, yeah. It has a special flavor. Let's put it that way. Not everyone likes it, but you don't really drink a lot of it. So you just sip it. And during the tea ceremony, you pass the cup to your neighbor. Everyone has a
mm-hmm.
little cloth. You wipe the cup where you drank from, and then you give it to your neighbor next to you.
Mm. And I'm thinking about this board in front of you. Maybe it is hot and it keeps hot tea. I just thinking maybe it is for maintaining that tea will be hot, uh, not become uh, cold quickly.
Yeah, it looks a little bit unusual. This should be the as I said the urn for the water that you use for your tea. Usually you have a teapot, an iron teapot as well, but I can't find a teapot anywhere here on this table.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, let's end the live stream here. So if you want to come here, let me zoom in on me. Oh, there's a bonsai tree behind me. So as usual, the link is under the video, and I'm almost see-through. That looks strange. Hopefully see you next weekend. Anatoly, any last words?
Probably we can find here lots of other stuff interesting to explore, which are related to cultural traditions of this region, and it is always entertaining, and it brings new knowledge for people who explore it.
Hopefully see you next weekend. Bye bye.
Goodbye.